Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. So in the last video we started with unitary method. Okay, so I have explained you what is unitary method. If you are first finding the value or of one unit, okay, and then find it for the others, then you call that as unitary method. So we had seen this problem example. The cost of 6 pence, it is 60, and so for finding the cost of 13 pence, what I did, I first found the cost of 1 pen. Okay, so I have divided 60 with 6, so to get one cost of 1 pen, and then I can easily find now cost of 13 pence. Okay, alright, so this was the unitary method for which we have first found the cost of 1 unit pen. Okay, 1 pen, and then we found for 13 pence. That's why we call it as unitary method. Now you can use your direct method of your ratios. How do you do that? So what is given? 6 pence. Okay, I have 6 pence and cost of that is, it is 60 rupees, 60, isn't it? And now if they're asking us to find the cost of 13 pence. 13 pence cost is question mark. So let me take this cost as x. Okay, 13 pence cost, let me take it as x. Okay, so now when I take obviously they are in proportion. When I take their ratios, okay, 6 is to 13 is equal to 60 is to x. Okay, now we know according to proportions these two are called as mean terms, middle terms or mean terms. Okay, product of mean terms is equal to product of extremes, isn't it? Or you can just take this as 6 by 13 is equal to 60 by x. Just cross multiply, 6x will be equal to, and this is, you need to just cross multiply 60 into 13. This is nothing but product of 13 mean terms, that is 13 and 60, and product of extreme terms 6 and x. This is 6x. Okay, so now I want to find the value of x. So my x will be equal to 60 into 13 divided by 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 tens are 60. Now 10 into 13 is how much? 130. This is value of x, that is a cost of 13 pence is how much? 130 rupees. So we got the same with the unitary method. So you can use either direct method or unitary method. Okay, let me show you some more examples of unitary method. Okay, let me play one or two more examples explained in this video.
Prerna is on her way to meet her grandmother who lives in a village which is 600 km away from her place. Her bus takes 12 hours to reach the village. What is the speed of the bus? Speed is distance covered by an object in 1 hour. Distance covered in 12 hours is equal to 600 km. Distance covered in 1 hour is equal to 600 divided by 12, which is equal to 50. Therefore, the speed of the bus is 50 km per hour. Had Prerna's grandmother's place been 1000 km away, in how many hours would Prerna have reached her grandmother's place? Time taken to cover 600 km is equal to 12 hours. Time taken to cover 1 kilometer is 12 divided by 600 hours. Time taken to cover 1000 km is equal to 12 upon 600 into 1000, which equals 20 hours. Prerna would have reached her grandmother's house in 20 hours. The method of calculating the value of one first and then many is called the unitary method. Example of unitary method. The annual newspaper bill of the Bajpayees is rupees 1800. Is rupees 1800. How much do they pay for newspaper in 4 months? Newspaper bill for 12 months is equal to rupees 1800. Newspaper bill for 1 month is equal to rupees 1800 by 12, that is rupees 150. Newspaper bill for 4 months is equal to rupees 150 into 4 is equal to rupees 600.
Okay, so this question is given for self assessment. I think let me do this problem and you can solve your exercise problems. All right. Okay, so what is given? Meeta contributes articles to newspapers. Okay, she writes 100 articles in a month and receives payments of rupees 16,000. So how many articles? 100 articles. Okay, so she's got payment of how much? She gets 16,000 payment per 100 for 100 articles. Okay, now they're asking us how many articles should she contribute to earn through 40,000 instead of 16,000. If she wants to earn, she's earning 40,000 in a month. So how many articles she should contribute? I mean, she should write. Okay, she should contribute articles. So first of all, if you go by unitary method, let me find what is the cost of one article she writes. Okay, so 100 articles, it is 16,000. So if I want a cost of one article, I will write, see note this difference. ये 100 articles बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, one article is less, so we are coming from big to small, right? That is 100 articles to one article we are coming. So what you will do is you will divide. So the 1600 we are dividing with 100. So I will get how much? It says 160 rupees. One article, it costs her how much rupees? It costs her 160 rupees. Okay, now if she wants to get 40,000 per month, how many articles she should contribute? So I know what is one article cost. It is 160 rupees. Now if I want to find out for 40,000 rupees how many articles, okay, then what I will do, I will do 40,000, okay, divided by, we are finding, see obviously cost here it is 160 rupees and it is here it is increasing. So I will divide 40,000 with 160. Okay, so 4 is 16, 4 I will get 1000. Okay, so this is 4 1 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 9 10, 4 5 is 20, 250. So to get 40,000 per month, she should write how many articles? 250 articles. Okay, so this was the unitary method. We first found one article cost and then we are finding how much does it cost for 40 how many articles she need to write for the rupees 40,000 to get per month. If I go with your direct method is simple. If I take 100 articles to be written for to get 40,000 rupees, if I take it as X, okay, so my direct method, if I take the ratios as 100 is to X, okay, so these are 100 articles is to your how many articles for 40,000, so per month. So I'm getting 16,000 for 100 articles, and for X articles how much? 40,000. Alright, so product of means and product of extremes, it is 1600 X is equal to 40,000 into 100. Okay, so my X will be equal to 40,000 into 100 divided by 16,000. So this 3 zeros will get cancelled. Okay, this will be 4 fours is 16, and this is 4 tens is, so I will get here 100 into 10, it is 1000 by 4, which is nothing but 250. We got the same, isn't it? So either you can go by unitary method or this direct method. Okay, if you know how to take direct method, it becomes very simple for you. But if it is mentioned in the question by using unitary method, then you need to do it by unitary method. Okay, let me do one more problem for this unitary method. So this is your exercise problems, exercise 3. Okay, let's see the first problem, and let's do it with the direct method. Okay, so a length of a bacteria enlarged 50,000 times attains a length of 5 centimeter. Okay, let me take blue color. Okay, so what is it saying? The length of a bacteria, it is 50,000 times enlarged. Okay, and when it is enlarged to 50,000 times, how many centimeters it has increased? The length is 5 centimeter. Now what is the actual length of the bacteria? So this is when it is enlarged so many times, it is 5 centimeter. Now they are asking us, when it is not enlarged, what is the length of the bacteria? So when it is not enlarged, I will take simply, it will be 1, right? So 1 time how many centimeters they are asking us. Okay, so if I take this as x, if I'm using direct method here, so my 50,000 ratio with 1. Okay, so this will be equal to, when 50,000 times it is enlarged, it is 5 centimeter, and when it is in the normal this thing, not no enlarged, which I'm taking as 1, it is x. Okay, so now use your product of means and extreme terms. So my 50,000 x will be equal to 5. Okay, x will be equal to 5 divided by 50,000. Okay, so what is the answer I will get? 5 ones is 5, and this is 1 by 10,000. 1 by 10,000 is nothing but, so I have 1 2 3 4 4 zeros in the denominator, so I need to place the point after 4 digits. So 1 2 3 4. Okay, so 0.001 centimeter is the original length of the bacteria. Okay, when it is enlarged 50,000 times, so that means you are multiplying this this with 50,000, so you will get 5 centimeter. You want to check, you can verify that. Okay, now coming to the next part of the question, it is given if the length is enlarged 20,000 times only, what would be the enlarged length? Now before it was 50,000, now they are saying if it is enlarged 20,000 times, what is the length? Okay, it is given question mark. Let me take length as how much? X. We know that without enlargement, it is the length, it is how much? It is 0.001 centimeter. So this we will use in the next part of the problem as the original length. Okay, when it is not enlarged, so my original length will be 0.001. Let me take in the form of ratio. So 20,000 is to 1 is in proportion with, so 20,000 times when it is done, so your length is x. We need to find this, that's why we took it length as x, and when it is not enlarged, which I took it as 1, so the length of that will be 0.0001. One more zero should come here, centimeter. So now let me find the value of x. Product of means is equal to product of extreme 0.0001 into 20,000. So multiply this. I will write this as 1 2 3 4. Okay, 4 zeros in the denominator. 1 2 3 4 into 20,000. So these 4 zeros will get cancelled. So my answer is how much? 2 centimeter. Okay, when it is enlarged by 20,000 times. Okay, so the length of the bacteria is how much? 2 centimeter. The normal length of that bacteria when it is not enlarged, okay, it is how much? It is 0.001 centimeter. All right. Okay, let me quickly show you the second problem as well. Just it's very easy. They are just asking us to observe the tables given down. Okay, and we need to find whether x is directly proportional or no. That is, x is directly proportional to y or no. Okay, how do you find that? If if you get the values in the same table, then you will say they are directly proportional. So you can see it is 20 and this is 40. So 22 is 40, right? And 17 2 is 34, 14 2 is 28, 11 2 is 22, 8 2 16, and 5 2 is 10, then 2 2 is 4. Okay, so all these values in the table, they are x is directly proportional to the y. Okay, if you go for the second one, check here it is 6 and here it is 4. So 6 and 4, they are not in the same this thing, so it is not proportional. Okay, so you can say you can check the other values. The first table, it is, yes, x is directly proportional, whereas here it is not directly proportional because the first itself we are getting, they both are not in the same one. Okay, when we observe. Now the same way, check for the third one. Okay, so the rest, if possible, we will do in our Zoom class. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the Zoom meeting. Okay, for today let's stop here. The next thing is we are going to see is about percentages. So percentages is very, already you have learned about it. If I say 20%, this is nothing but it is 20 out of percent means what? Per cent. Per is each. Okay, cent is what? It has come from century. Okay, century is what? 100. So in each 100, how much it is? So 20% means in 100 it is 20. Okay, so 20 out of 100 we have 20 when we say 20%. It is, if it is 30%, I have 30 in 100. Okay, so that's why we write 30 by 100. Okay, I think let's stop here for today. I will start with the percentages in the next video. Until I meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.